Welcome back to our weekly newsletter on the economy, where we bring you the latest updates on business and economic trends. Today, I will take you on a journey through this week's newsletter. To receive our weekly newsletter and stay informed on the latest economic developments, simply follow our website in the description below. Our first highlight comes from the construction sector, which saw a notable surge in February across the Euro area, and the EU, Austria, Germany, and Slovenia led the monthly increases, while the Netherlands and Finland witnessed the largest annual decreases. Next up, we turn our focus to Africa's digital revolution. The continent is embarking on an ambitious journey to enhance its digital infrastructure, with the construction of steel-built data centers taking center stage. The surge in capacity with a staggering 250 milliwatts increase not only accelerates economic growth, but also propels Africa into the forefront of the global digital landscape. Moving on to inflation expectations, economists anticipate a further decline in the short term for the first quarter of 2024. However, long-term expectations remain robust, albeit varying across regions. The nuanced global inflation landscape underscores the importance of strategic economic planning and policy adjustments. In other news, Malta's trade deficit narrowed in February, driven by changes in import and export patterns. Major shifts include increased imports from Turkey and decreased imports from the UK, along with significant export rises to the USA and declines to South Korea. German businesses express concerns about the European Union's attractiveness amid bureaucratic hurdles. Despite acknowledging benefits like political stability and market access, many businesses perceive a decline in the EU's appeal as a business location. Key recommendations emphasize addressing bureaucracy, energy security, and cybersecurity to enhance competitiveness. The Global Human Development Index witnessed a decline, falling below pre-2019 trends, with 90% of countries experiencing setbacks. Efforts to build back better post-COVID-19 lockdowns remain crucial, as highlighted by the 2023-24 Human Development Report. Turning our attention to investment, Indian outward foreign direct investment surged by 48.68% year-on-year in March, marking a significant increase. Meanwhile, China's foreign invested firms saw a remarkable surge to 12,000 in the first quarter. In 2022, the European Union saw a nuanced shift in overall life satisfaction, averaging at 7.1 on a scale from 0 to 10. This stability since 2013 underscores the importance of personal relationships, which scored high at 7.8, compared to financial satisfaction at 6.6. Interestingly, higher education correlated with increased satisfaction in both finances and relationships, revealing the intricate interplay between education and well-being. And next, we explore innovation dynamics in Slovenian enterprises from 2020 and 2022. During this period, 55% of enterprises were active in innovation, with 38% introducing product innovations and 41% implementing business process innovations. Larger enterprises displayed higher innovation activity with the manufacturing sector leading in innovation compared to the service sector. Balancing fiscal restraint with election years pending poses global challenges as discussed by the IMF. So, despite a shift towards expansionary fiscal policies, concerns over sustainable finances persist. Election years historically witnessed increased spending and reduced taxation, emphasizing the need for prudent fiscal management amidst uncertainties. Consumer confidence in Portugal surged to its highest level since February 2022, reflecting positive sentiment and economic optimism. Similarly, Turkey's consumer morale reached a 10-month high, indicating growing confidence and optimism in the economy. In Asia, developing economies demonstrate resilience supported by the end of interest rate hikes and semiconductor demand. Policy focus is required to address geopolitical tensions and uncertain U.S. monetary policy. The region's economic landscape is shaped by AI-driven semiconductor exports with growth variations across different regions. And let's celebrate the World Trade Organization's impact on global trade over 3 decades, with global trade surpassing $30.4 trillion in 2023. Declining tariffs and the shift towards services have fostered economic development and poverty reduction. Digital services surge, while global value chains remain resilient, underscoring the World Trade Organization's pivotal role in shaping the global economy. In Hong Kong, the second quarter of this year, Business Tendency Survey reveals a mixed sentiment, with 14% expecting a better business situation and 12% anticipating worse. However, the financing and insurance sector shows signs of improvement, indicating sector-specific dynamics amidst broader economic trends. March 2024 brings CPI at 4.1% and the CPIF at 2.2% in Sweden. These figures reflect the ongoing inflationary pressures in the country. According to S&P, U.S. flash PMI data point to lower economic growth and inflation trajectories in the second quarter. Economic growth slows in April as business activity weakens, with declines in new business and employment signaling potential GDP risks. And again, U.S. inflation continues to shape investor expectations and global monetary policy, as discussed by Deloitte. Higher than expected inflation in the U.S. impacts financial markets and influences investor sentiments worldwide, of course. And in Taiwan, industrial production drops while retail sales growth quickly declines, and separate data show that retail sales expanded at a slower pace at the end of the first quarter, reflecting shifting consumer behaviors and economic conditions. And lastly, in Germany, the IFO Business Confidence Index is almost at a one-year high, reaching 89.4 points in April. This marks its third consecutive rise, with companies expressing greater satisfaction with current business conditions and brighter expectations for the future. The economy shows signs of stabilization, particularly in the services sector. That wraps up our economy newsletter for today. We covered a wide range of topics. Stay informed and tuned in for more economic news in our upcoming episodes. Thank you for watching and remember to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates.